Flag goes up from behind. And away they go. From the 1,400 metre mark, and Hummingbird on debut was left at the start and easily lost about 4 lengths when the starter said go. Mary Lamb and Lady Renee, the first two to respond. Anna Karenina is pushing forward on the outside of runners to go and set up into a handy position as 3 runners battling for that early lead. Further on the outside, You Track Me Up is also pushing forward to go and sit up handy. Further back and running to Mary Lamb, then comes Go Like Flow. Cloud Chasers racing on the heels of the early pace, racing on the inside of Miss New York. Eliodoro further back with Look Forward, and Misty Cliffs is second last of all. As Hummingbird is a good 10 lengths back from the second last horse, so they make their way into the turn with just over 700 metres left to go. Anna, You Track Me Up has now pushed forward into the early pace. Lady Renee back in second. Then comes Anna Karenina in third. Further back and running to Mary Lamb, who's on the inside rail. Go Like Flows next best, followed by Cloud Chaser as they make their way in for the judge at the top of the straight with just over 500 metres. Cloud Chaser, then comes Look Forward, followed by Miss New York. Eliodoro, Misty Cliffs has got about 8 lengths to make up as they're into the final 2 furlongs. They spread across the middle inside of the track. Mary Lamb, Anna Karenina, You Track Me Up. Along the inside, got Lady Renee and Go Like Flow on the outside, starting to mow them down into the closing stages. It's Mary Lamb who still has the advantage here over Go Like Flow and Anna Karenina. Mary Lamb with a length to spare. Cloud Chaser running on the outside, but Mary Lamb's got enough here to win, and Mary Lamb's going to beat very close into second between Cloud Chaser and Go Like Flow. Further back and running to Misty Cliffs, then came Anna Karenina. Mary Lamb, the sheepskin noseband, the white and purple soles being punched out at the moment by Craig Bantam. You can see facing challenges from the outside with Go Like Flow as well as Anna Karenina, and 2 from the right-hand side. Cloud Chaser absolutely took off into the closing stages, but a little too late for him as number 1, Mary Lamb, wins the opening leg of today's pick 6 and wins well.
Race 3, the RaceCape powered by Hollywoodbets, has been won by number 1, Mary Lamb. It was a jockey change. Craig Bantam was the fortunate chap to pick the rider. But first up, we're going to mention Tombela Dixon. He's the groom who looks after Mary Lamb and received R1,000. So thank you very much to Hollywoodbets and Cape Racing for that. It certainly makes a huge difference. But Craig, well done for the lovely win.
Thank you, Vicky.
You seem fit as a fiddle. You're not even blowing.
Yes, because I do a lot of work. Nah, it's just nice that I could ride a winner for Mr. Snide, and well done to the owners, and I appreciate it.
Did things go according to plan throughout the race?
Yes, Mr. Snide asked me before the race, so I told him I'm just going to follow that horse that he's drawn to, and we went quite a nice pace, and I was just waiting to get a split, and I got a split, and she gave me a good kick past the 400, and she ran actually right through to the line with me.
It's wonderful to have you riding also in the winner's box.
Thank you. Just another big thank you to the whole Snake team, and well done to the owners.
Well done.
Thank you, and thank you to my sponsors, Turf Talk.
There you go. That's Craig Bantam. Please just punch for his, not only himself, but his sponsors. Justin, well done.
Great, thank you.
You said it wouldn't take long, and thankfully she was nice and quiet today. I kept an eye out for that.
Yes, and I think the good thing is Craig rides a bit of work for us. He's one of the few jockeys, well, he's the only jockey that comes out to Philippi and makes an effort. So it was only right to give him a chance, and I thank the owners. You know, Craig, you didn't even have a ride on the day, to be honest. He was sitting at home and saw that Richard wasn't riding today, and he asked for the ride, and I spoke to the owner and said, listen, we can always go for a more popular rider, but I think it's just fair to give him an opportunity, and he rode a beautiful race, and just shows you, you know, if you got the horse under you, you can produce the goods. So really well done to Craig, to John and Pamela Neville. Fantastic to finally win a race with her. She's very quirky. It's taken a long time and a lot of patience. I sometimes feel bad. My dad takes her out on the lead pony, and I see him coming back all red and flustered. So very fortunate to have my father around to manage the lead pony. It's incredible to watch.
It keeps them young, keeps them fresh.
Yeah, look, I see every morning it's something amazing to watch him ride. You just don't see people ride as well as he does. I mean, I've ridden my whole life, and I would never, ever be the rider that he was. And I watch all the guys that don't take this the wrong way. All the guys that come from the Jockey Academy and the riders around, and it's not always good to watch. I can assure you, I have no choice but to stand and watch everyone ride, and it's just rare to see somebody that can glide on a horse like that. Even at his age, it doesn't matter. He rode like that when he was 20.
It's incredible, and I'm sure an asset to the yard.
It's a huge asset. I mean, it's risky, but he doesn't care. I suppose he's safer on a horse than in a car, so all good.
Well done, Justin.
Great, thank you very much.
There you go. Yes, of course, Pamela. Well done for the win.
Yes, thank you so much. I'm absolutely delighted. I mean, this is one of my favorite courses. My first win here this year. And I have to thank Craig, the jockey, for stepping in for us at the last minute. And he did a wonderful job. So I'm thrilled with that. Sorry that poor Richard is not feeling so good. And my dear thanks to the Snaith boys, as I call them, my boys, and of course my special guru, John. He and I own this horse together. She's named after my mother, and thanks to the breeder, Cloverly. Cheeverly. Thank you.
Well done for the win. And John, just to chat to you too.
Delighted. Lovely to have a winner. She's a sister to a Group 1 winner, so half sister to a Group 1 winner, my dynasty. Now she's a winning sister to a Group 1 winner, so we couldn't be more happier. Thank you.
No, well done. And
Ben is the first time on a race
first time on a race course. How's your experience been?
And it was awesome, really, to see you win the first time I'm here. I really, really enjoyed it.
Well, it's great that you're joining us, and hopefully this sets the standard for all your visits going forward.
Absolutely.
Well, you can celebrate together, so well done.
Owner next.
Oh, there you go. That's the plan. Well done. There you go. All the owners are going to enjoy the celebrations with number 1 Mary Lamb, as Pamela mentioned, named after her mum. So very special. Daughter of Dynasty, and she looks like all the quirks are ironing out. Well done to the whole Snaith team, as Justin mentioned. His father is such an asset to the yard, and well done to Cheeverly Stud for breeding what's turning out to be a lovely winner.